I could not have timed this better if I had planned things myself, because I just let the universe just guide me. Today, we're going to talk about our hotties who are educators, and we're thriving through transition. And this is actually a program that I am about to roll out. And I sighed because I have had this sitting in my bosom for a little while. And so now I'm ready to release it. So here we go. Hot Flash Harmony podcast. Hot flashes, big moves, zero apologies. This is the Hot Flash Harmony podcast. Most educators know at the very beginning of the school year, you're going to have professional development out the wazoo. One of the things that they're going to talk about don't even touch the surface of what it needs to. And when you have predominantly female staff that will at some point engage or enter in perimenopause or menopause, we talk about all of these other things and these health metrics, but are we talking about wellness metrics as it relates to menopause in education? Educators have a unique job. Not only are you educators, you are parents, you are problem solvers, you are social workers, and you're in your classroom. You can't just say, oh, I got to go take a break for a second. I need 5 minutes, even though I'm going to talk about this later. I need 5 minutes to debrief and to think some things through and to regroup. You can't just leave a classroom full of kids in the room and say, I got to take a break. I'm having a hot flash. I'm having a brain fog. I'm having chills up my entire body. All of those things take place during perimenopause and menopause. And again, these are things that at no staff meeting, wellness retreat in the in the educational sector has this been discussed. Myra, the menopause wellness coach. I am here. I work with women to help navigate menopause, perimenopause through holistic strategies. I use holistic strategies, and I focus on confidence, intimacy, and cognition. And we're going to talk about how to thrive through the transition. Why do educators need their own conversation? Duh. Educators are their own sect of humans who are out educating others about things. Who takes the time to talk to educators about their well-being, their wellness? We have the financial experts come in. We have all the other people come in to talk to us about how to save money at retirement. Who is talking to us about how to build this body? Every woman is going to experience it. And the irony of this is it's been ignored for so long, yet so many teachers, nurses, and when I say educators, I'm not just talking about the teachers in the classroom, your academic coach, your AP, your principal, your curriculum coordinator, your parapro, your media specialist. All of these women are going through some kind of transition. So today we're going to break the silence and we're going to talk about ways to thrive through the transition. So one of the things, we're just going to talk about whether you are a coach, an educator, a teacher in the classroom. You could be the AP, principal, anybody who has to step in front of students. This could be you. You're up there, you're talking and teaching and talking about all the things. And hey, look at this segment. Look at this. Look at this. And boom, you forget what you're talking about. If it has not happened to you, it has happened to me and countless other educators. It could be the nurse. The nurse could be talking to students about their wellness. Have they had their vaccine? They're having a cough. They have twisted their... I have never seen so many nurses have to give as much medication as the nurses that we have today giving out medication. The brain fog is real, okay? So let me give you a couple of strategies to navigate that brain fog while you are in the schools. The first thing I'm going to say is a note. You can't see some of the notes that I have up here. This is my personal board. I'm at home. I have notes everywhere. I have to have an anchor chart to talk about or to have words about what I need to remember, how I need to get things done. This. It's okay to have lists and anchor charts and different things that are visual cues to remind you about what you need to talk about. I remember at one point in my career, I didn't even do lesson plans. I just didn't. I literally had post-it notes numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is gonna be my introduction. This is how I'm gonna warm them up. This is my introduction. This is my lesson. Here's my close. That is how I used to teach at a point. It is okay. The other thing to help combat that brain fog, I know it's a challenge because you go to school, you're there so early. Get up and move before school. If it means take a little walk, get in front of your television, do some Tai Chi. I take a walk in the morning. So if it's nothing but 20, 30 minutes, I try to take a walk every morning before I go to work. And honestly, you're getting up in the morning moving, it assists with mood regulation. You will be, I promise you, a nice little walk, go to the gym, work out, and then go to school. It mellows you out a little bit. I promise you. I ain't telling you nothing I don't know. Another tool or tip to help with that brain fog, nutrition. First thing in the morning, if you can get some protein and some fiber. I'm big on the fiber first thing, but you want to have low glycemic index type foods first thing in the morning, because if you are eating something that's going to spike your blood sugar, it's going to create the atmosphere and that fog in your brain. So you want to have things that have low glycemic index, high fiber, high protein first thing. And give yourself some grace, okay? You are not a superwoman. Even though I know we have this new superpower as we're going through perimenopause and menopause, give yourself grace. You are not superhuman. I know sometimes people think we are. No, we're not. Number 2, emotional volatility. We are educators, nurses, the ESOL teacher are in front of students all day long. Those hormones are raging and doing, your estrogen is depleting, your testosterone is doing the wave, your cortisol is just steady pumping you up, making you bigger because you're stressed, because you got those lesson plans in. They want you to teach a kid that's unteachable. You have just a mountain of things that are stomped on you. So there's that little bit of emotional irregularity or dysregularity that may take place. So let me give you a couple of holistic solutions that you can try. Identify your triggers. It could be a student, it could be a staff, it could be even a lesson. So if there's a lesson that you struggle to teach, figure out a way, again, to front load that information so that as you have to teach it, it will take some of the angst off of you. And so as you're teaching it, it removes some of that emotional trigger that you would feel when you may be engulfed in that lesson. Take a 10-second reset if you have to. And my go-to has always been take a breath and breathe. And then let me woosah. Give me 10 seconds. And that's all I've asked for. And I actually had an administrator who told me that was just nuts. Know your triggers. I knew my trigger, and that's when it was time for me to go. And as I also said earlier, this is the time to build community. Find you a coworker, someone who understands what you're going through. Because sis, suffering in silence, we're not doing that. We're here to build community. So find somebody. I know at one of the schools that I was at, one of the SPED teachers was telling me that she was doing pellets, but even doing that, you have to find the right dosage of different things. And you have to, just like menopause impacts women differently, so do the remedies. You may have to try different remedies before you get to that one that helps. So talk to somebody that may be going through it, and you can form some kind of alliance. Hopefully it's a good alliance and you are able to make wise choices as you are navigating this time of your life. Physical symptoms. We in menopause, perimenopause. You're having hot flashes. Some people are having chills. Some people are itching. Some people are just feel like their skin is falling off. You are going to have some physical symptoms. It may even be something that people cannot see, whether it's a rash, just different things. So let me give 3 tips about how to kind of navigate those symptoms. First and foremost, dress either in layers and or breathable clothing. I've said before that our skin is the largest organ on our body. You should be wearing natural materials, cottons, linens, things that are going to be breathable and allow you to either put on or take off as needed during the day. So I highly recommend, breathable things. Like, it's 102 degrees outside, so something light that you can put on that's going to be comfortable. Keep a personal kit near you. When I say a personal kit, it could be a towel, those moist towelettes you may need to dap your face with. It may even be a misting spray, like a eucalyptus or a mint spray, some rose water, so that if you need to spray to help you with some of your physical symptoms, yeah, do that. I mentioned for the emotional dysregulation that you may encounter, movement helps with those physical symptoms. I am the queen of walking. Take a walk, do some bending. I also love extreme hip hop, which again, that is not everybody's jam, it's mine. But walking, everybody can take a walk. Probably next week going to have a different background so that I can share the information about the Thriving Through Transition program that I am rolling out. I'm a little nervous, I will admit, and just to know that I'm talking to my colleagues. You know how when you have to get in front of your peers, even at school, when the kids have to get in front of other kids to do a presentation, they're a little nervous. I'm a little nervous. So next week, I'm going to have more information laid out to talk about the Thriving Through Transition program that I am delivering specifically for educators. So I want you to stay tuned and get ready. But hopefully today I've shared a few tips to help you to navigate some of the issues that you may have as an educator, as a nurse, as an academic coach, as the parapro, as the coach, the PE coach. Every woman is going to go through perimenopause and menopause, whether it's naturally or surgical, at some point. So I want us to know there is community, there is help. Again, I am a holistic menopause wellness coach, so I'm going to stay on food, movement. I'm going to stay on meditation. Anybody here who knows me, they know that I spend a lot of time taking walks. And one of the things I'll say first thing in the morning, have you hydrated? Did you meditate? And did you give gratitude? I promise, if you start the day with water, meditate, take your time, go inward, pray, whatever you want to do. Get in touch with that spiritual side of yourself and just relax your insides. And then give gratitude. Just being thankful for hands, for feet, for a brain. As an educator, as anybody who works in the school system, you have to be able to think, strategize, and critically navigate all the ins and outs of what you have to endure during the day. So I hope this has helped a snippet. However, more is coming, and I am so excited to share this series with you. An educator who is going through perimenopause and menopause, they are truly an asset to the school because they're bringing, at this point, they're of an age where they're bringing experience and expertise to the field. So we want to do whatever it takes to hold these people in place. And with that, I want to bring more information about how we can support educators as they are thriving through transition. All right, so I just want you to get ready because next week, again, I guess I'm going to spend more time talking about the Thriving Through Transition program that I have developed just for educators. I'm going to talk a lot about what we would do as we're going through the program. And if your school, your classroom, your district wants to participate, hit me up. I can be reached at hello@myrainmotion.com. Again, that is hello@myrainmotion.com. I actually also am about to have a journal coming out. Please be patient. I am a one-woman team, and I am, again, nervously putting some of this information out, but I am excited about it. Stay in motion. You are entering the best chapter of your life. The flash is temporary. The power is permanent. See you next time.